Hello and welcome everybody, Interjection here with my first ever recorded game commentary, and can you just look at these graphics, look at them, at the quality of this video, and I'm running the game for the first time in my life in true full graphics, like literally everything up to full, because I say that word too much. I bought a brand new computer and it is the best thing. All these superlatives. But I'm just so happy because I can make these crazy quality videos, and I can play the game in a decent quality, and it doesn't look like a pile of turd anymore. But yes, as I say, my first ever recorded game commentary, and this is because I've never been able to do recorded game commentaries before, because when I open up a recorded game and I start recording, it just slows the recorded game file down. Like sometimes they just slow down for no reason, and well, when I'm recording it's just like too slow. Like 20 seconds of the game is like, 30 seconds, and it's just laggy. And so the only real, the only videos I can actually make are OBS commentaries or like games where I actually play. But I'm going to talk about this game now. Obviously this is the commentary, and I'm just really excited. I'm just really happy. So, well, what have we got here today? We have Recluse versus Hallie, and for those of you who don't know, which I imagine is quite a lot of you because I didn't know, Recluse is Yumiu, and Yumiu, obviously very good player. Apparently he quit, but here he is today. I can't navigate the screen with my arrow keys, which is kind of annoying, but perhaps if I go to here, press OK. Now I can do, that's fine. Okay, so, one moment. Okay, that's better. Right then, so, Recluse, obviously Yumiu, very, very good player, versus Hallie, who is also a very, very good player. So it is obviously Yumiu playing Ottoman, as you can see by this flag, and he has built a trading post straight from the start of the game, like most players will do. I'm going to turn Fog of War off, just to show you some of the problems associated with some of the... this is really strange. Well, anyway, we'll just continue. But some of the problem, obviously, I like to use my arrow keys to navigate the screen. But he's built this trading post straight from the start of the game, like a lot of Ottoman players will do. And now he's found 80 food, which is going to help him age up significantly quicker. He wants that going in there, creeping like a boss. That he'll run away and then hopefully be able to shoot that coyote before it gets too close to him, but unfortunately was getting the hand attack in there, but still getting 80 food, nice and quickly, going to help him age up super fast. And as you can see, the problem here with the Ottoman is that one scout, obviously just the explorer, building that trading post, hasn't done a lot of scouting. And if we switch over to Hallie, who is playing Dutch, look at the map now, he's just basically found all of it. That is because the Dutch get this, obviously they get their guy, the explorer, but they also get an envoy. This guy has a crazy line of sight, huge amount of hit points, 200 hit points for only, he only costs 50 food. And he's also found this scout. He's now going for this over here. Let's turn the Fog of War back off. Oh, Blue's explorer just here. Saw him on the minimap coming in. Is he going to ninja in there and steal this settler treasure? Let's take a look at Recluse, Fog of War, and View Lock. I'll put his U-Lock on. He's now aging. He's ninjaing in here over here. Did he? I don't think he got it in. He killed the envoy though, just there, using his town center. But Red, yes, Red managed to get it. Well done to Yumiu. No, sorry, wait, no, Yumiu's blue. Red managed to get his own settler. Okay, so Red didn't lose his settler after all. But Yumiu, tried to steal it there. Did the best job he could to try and ninja in and kill a claim an additional settler there. That settler now straight onto coin, as you want to get him collecting resources straight away. But yes, both players are aging, as we can see. This player, Red aging up with the quartermaster as Dutch, has almost all the food he needs for a bank and lots of settlers on wood. I imagine he's going to get 350 wood, and we'll see a bank go up straight away. Obviously that Dutch bonus, want to get that coin rolling in with those banks. And then obviously he's aging up with the quartermaster, who grants him 400 wood. That's enough wood for a second bank with 50 to spare. So we'll see two banks very quickly from the Dutch player. We'll take a look at Recluse here. Also aging. They're aging up at roughly the same time, which is kind of to be 50 XP to Red there. Nice. Let's take a look at the treasures so far then. So just this, 40 coin, 30 food, that kind of thing. But the only real, those are the basic standard treasures. We all know that. But the standard treasures around your base, which are unguarded for anyway. But let's move on to the big things. 80 food there. We saw Yumiu get that. We see a coyote. That's now about to die. Poor coyote, but still, helping him out, killing that blue explorer, giving him some nice, removing the hit points there. You know, so all good for a free unit. And 50 XP as well to Hallie, so that's a nice bonus. XP, the earlier you get an XP treasure, the better, really. XP is huge early on, but not so much later on in the game. 400 wood there from, he aged up with 400 wood, the quartermaster. I imagine, look over here, he's building a trading post. Yeah, going to grab that nice and early. I imagine we'll see the trading post upgrade. Going to see a barracks here. 700 wood on the way, so not a fast fortress as my preferred strategy with Ottoman anyway, but not necessarily the best strategy. Stagecoach going up there. An Ottoman colonial. So here we'll see a nice little bit of Ottoman aggression here. Obviously, Red doing his best to kill off some of the hit points of Blue's Explorer whilst he can. Whilst he's building the trading post, he cannot fight back. And then he's going to walk all the way back to his town centre. So hopefully Red can try and kill off as much of this Explorer as he can. 700 wood there just arrived. We'll see what he does with that in a moment. I have an idea. He'll probably build a whole bunch of houses. We can see only 20 population here. Some houses, probably add in an artillery foundry or a stable or a second military building of some description. We'll take a look at Hallie though. Here goes up a second bank. 700 wood on the floor is his first colonial age shipment, and I imagine we'll see a third bank here, and we see a market going down with that. So obviously 700 wood, the most cost-effective Age 2 shipment you can get, because wood is the slowest gathering resource in Age of Empires 3. Therefore, if you ship it, it's the obviously, you know, more cost-effective. My arrow keys are working now for some reason, which is strange. They were not working earlier. So that market, hunting dogs going up straight away. Some houses, his barracks here. We'll take a look at here. 5 Janissaries just there. Managed to kill off the Red Explorer just with a volley of shots, and now they are on their way. We'll take a look at Hallie, at Yumiyu though. Turn the Fog of War on. As you can see, he hasn't done a lot of scouting. That's not his fault though, I guess. Well, obviously that Explorer, he got into a little bit of conflict with the settler treasure, you know, got that 80 food, and you're not going to pass up an 80 food treasure, so, you know, and his Explorer's dead on the floor there. Unfortunately lost him, so no more scouting for him. 3 Hussars, perhaps they'll help him scout, but, you know, more likely he wants to get some settler kills. But Yumiyu, you can't see where your opponent's, you know, dead animals here. This is one of the big problems playing Ottoman. This is, yeah, one of the most frustrating things. Is that settler going to go down? I imagine so. Too late there, unfortunate there, so we'll take a look at Hallie and we'll turn the Fog of War off. 2 skirmishes in production there. I imagine he can afford 1 more, and so we'll see we'll see 3 skirmishes and a few pikemen. 5 skirmishes there. So he must have bought some food at the last moment just to get those in the queue. 600 wood on the way. God, what is this? These arrow keys, man. Anyway, I don't know. Maybe I have to restart the game. Hopefully that'll fix the problem here. But we'll turn Fog of War on. He hasn't seen those, doesn't know they're there. Oh, he saw just the 1 Janissary. Oh, Janissary's coming in now. Perhaps he's going to get the skirmishers can do some nice damage to these, obviously doing ×2. He'll want to keep the pikemen back, those we can see, not getting the pikemen involved, but the skirmishers are going forward. Those pikemen, obviously we're an 8 pikemen shipment. They're there to protect the skirmishers that he trains and to protect, I guess, these hunts over here. The 3 cavalry from Yumiyu coming in. Is he going to get a settler down? The pikemen coming in there to protect the settlers there. Sorry, these arrow keys are crazy, man. Not working for me today. I'll just keep my finger on the minimap. 5 more skirmishers there. So we see 10 skirms, 8 pikes. The pikemen there going to protect Hallie's skirmishers. Well, we'll switch over to Yumiyu again. What has he been sending today? As we see, he's got the trading post upgrade. What shipments have you sent here? 700 wood has been sent, 3 Hussars has been sent, and Team Silk Road has been sent. So Silk Road, I'll talk about that. It's different to on the Asian Dynasty. I believe on the vanilla it's much better. It increases the inventory of all coin crates, including stagecoach resources, by 30%. The XP is only still 130, but coin. You could note that you could actually read these numbers now. How cool is that? This new computer is absolutely beast. But yes, these now 130. The coin, you know, all the resource specific ones have increased by 30%. That 700 coin will be 700 plus 30%. Obviously, the 100 coin crates will contain 130. The 500, you know, whatever 500 times 1.3 is, that will contain. But yes, you know, switching those to wood and coin, to wood, building some houses. Nice to have these trading posts, nice bonus over here. So it's a little bit more conflict. The Explorer coming in, trying to scout out what he's got there. He sees, you know, the 8 pikeman shipment there, and still just 10 skirmishers. Switch back to Hallie. Has he got any more skirmishers? 15 skirmishers now, and oh my good lord, I didn't notice this, but this is the beauty of these recordings. We can just switch here. I can just, you know, I can tell you he's got 14 Janissaries and 5 Abbas guns. So mixing in units here like a beast. Those Abbas guns He's going to do some nice damage. Obviously, these skirmishers resist 30% of ranged damage, but Abus guns do not deal ranged damage. Instead, their ranged attack does siege damage. So, completely negating that resist there. Nice. Abus guns are, you know, kind of like, more like, they are artillery, so they are kind of like falconets in a way with the bombard damage. But, yes, these Abus guns and the Janissary is going to try and kill off as many of these pikemen as he can, and you watch these pikemen drop down. That is the problem here, and obviously then he can get his 3 cavalry in there to do lots of damage to these skirmishers. But he's popped his Minutemen. I do not think Yumi will want to fight those. He'll want to leave ASAP, but obviously he can't leave these pikemen in hand combat with him. Now he can escape. That one last pikeman that's now down. Now he can try and escape from these Minutemen. But Halley being very clever here, putting his Minutemen into hand combat so that blue Janissaries cannot escape, meaning that they'll be walking slower when a unit is being attacked by another unit in hand combat. It moves slower, and that means the skirmishers can continue to do their crazy damage 15 times 2 versus these infantry. Yumi, you're going to lose these. Wow, what a beast move from there. Rather unfortunate that he didn't manage to escape a little bit sooner. Managed to lose all of those units there. But we'll turn the Fog of War off. No more shipments. Have I missed anything? No, not yet. Still waiting on his 1, 2, 3, 4th colonial age shipment here. We'll take a look at Halley, who has sent 700 wood, 600 wood, and 8. So we're still waiting on his 4th shipment as well. Plenty of skirmishes here. But, you know, sorry about me moving around the screen like a crazy man. But that is, yeah, no, not really any more pikemen to protect them. In terms of, he's now, you know, Halley now has all the resources he needs to age up. I imagine we'll see him do that. He is doing that right now. Got the Exiled Prince in queue, which of course is the age up fast option. He'll be going to the Fortress Age like a beast, zooming over there, and I imagine he won't bother making any anti-cavalry. Instead, he'll just wait until he's in the Fortress Age, and his first shipment will most likely be 9 Reuters just here, unless he's going for lots of coin, gets 1,000 coin, and decides to send a mercenary shipment. That's another guess that I am making, which he might do. But yes, obviously, or he could just build some stables and train some Reuters there, and obviously once he's in the Fortress Age, these skirmishers will become veteran skirmishers, and instead of doing 15 times 2, they will do 18 times 2, and they will also receive some free hit points. But almost aged, we'll take a look at Yumiyu. His early aggression not going so well for him. Or he is also aging. What is he aging up with? How did I not notice? Wait, where's his town centre? Aging up with the Marksman, which will give him 4 Abus guns. Also training Janissaries here. Has plenty of coin, so I imagine, and his trading posts are on coin. Here we'll see a whole bunch of coin come in there, 169 coin. I imagine his first shipment then is going to be Mamelukes, which is quite a nice idea. Very, very, very powerful units these are. There we are, 5 Mamelukes there. Egyptian Mamelukes have 1.5k hit points. What the fuck? I say that every time though, in that exact same voice, but it is just crazy, This wall, never actually commented on this wall, but there is a wall that's gone up. A lot of players will delete these smaller segments because the larger ones only cost 5 wood, and the smaller ones also cost 5 wood. And if you delete the smaller segments, you can't actually walk through the wall even if you delete them or not. I believe that functions differently in TAD, but on the vanilla, this is the version we are playing. Even if you delete the small wall segments, you're saving yourself 5 wood and you can still walk through. But hasn't done that today. Don't know if Halley is a TAD player. Perhaps he's not used to deleting segments. Who knows? But he has not chosen to. And the wall, obviously, going to create some. Well, I could say pathing it. I guess let's turn the Fog of War off. Say Yumiyu's units are, I don't know, here. Sorry about me zooming around the screen. It's just the arrow key is not working for me today. And then he tries to right click over here, and he can't see the wall. The units would go in a strange place, which would otherwise confuse him, and also that kind of protects his hunts. That wall kind of protects his huntable animals a little bit better. But the wall there, perhaps not the best wood investment, but still suits him. We'll see how it pays off for him later. So calling Minutemen, and the Mamelukes have arrived. So let's switch back. Okay, so yeah, let's switch to Halley here. What do we see? Some more skirmishers on the way. His units down here, lots of Reuter and skirmishers. Looks like they're going to get absolutely destroyed. Those Mamelukes, no way he's going to fight that. He'll lose the skirmishers, but the Reuters will escape. Or perhaps he can get behind the wall, and then obviously once he's behind the wall, that's really nice, that wall. It means if he gets his units behind the wall, he saves them, because then they can't, obviously blue cannot, he'd have to destroy the wall to go through. So it looks like he's going to salvage 3 skirmishers from that. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. But those Mamelukes have been called. They are crazy. Look at this. 1,450 hit points with a 34 hand attack. absolutely crazy. But yes. So to counter that, sorry, I've been losing track of the game a little bit, but we see, I didn't notice him grab the 1,000 coin, but he has got 1,000 coin, and he's now shipping the Swiss pikemen, which of course do a crazy amount of damage versus cavalry, I believe, like 18 times 5 or something, but those are a good counter to the Mamelukes here, and he'll need them, and I imagine he's going to mix in, as he got a stable, bringing a stable up now, so I imagine he'll be mixing in possibly Hussar, because there's a lot of Abbas gun there, but then possibly just Reuter and Skirmisher combo. Obviously those but we'll see how this fight pans out. And obviously earlier we saw Blue ship his Minutemen, although he wasn't really under a lot of pressure, but you know, higher level players will ship the Minutemen because they do 26 extra damage in your army. It bulks your army out, even though they are only on 1 hit point, but it really does aid your push quite a lot. What is Yumiu going to do though? These 12 pikemen have arrived right now. Let's have a look at the stats. What are they? 22 times 5, so yeah, they'll be able to, you know, take short work of the Mameluke should that conflict happen. It kind of neutralizes Yumiu's advantage here. Being a little bit passive, doesn't want the stable or the market to go down, and using the skirmishes to try and kill off these Janissaries, I guess. He's also got plenty of Abbas guns. Those things are absolutely crazy. If Blue micros this well, uses the Abbas guns to kill the Swiss pikemen, then Blue has a very clear advantage in this game. This is probably the deciding fight here. How many 7 Swiss pikemen left, losing them quickly to the Abbas guns, and I guess you know, here 6 Swiss pikemen. Fighting in this gap here kind of screwed him, but look, you know, not being able to get his pikemen near the Mamelukes, those Abbas guns making short work of them. I guess he's using his skirmishes. I can't see really what they're targeting, but these Abbas guns switch over to Yumiu here. He has, how many does he have? 8 Abbas guns. Okay, those Swiss pikemen trying to get into combat with the Mamelukes, but really they haven't done any damage. They haven't done enough damage. They've only done a little bit of damage, and he's still got 4 Mamelukes, relatively, you know, they'll make short work of the skirmishes, and that to me, unless he's able to pop, what has he got? Let's take a look at Halley. Has he got anything on the way? 6 Hackapel, okay, fair enough. Plenty of coin coming in. I guess he wasn't really able to collect food because his hunts, you know, they were here, but have run out as well, so he's collecting mostly coin. Perhaps, what is he shipping? Okay. Is that 2 Falconets? I should have really been looking at Recluse here. 8 Abbas guns, 8 Janissaries on the way there. A few more from the barracks, training more Abbas guns from the artillery foundry. Those 2 Falconets have arrived. What else has been sent? Nothing. Just the 2 Falconets. 5 Mams, 2 Falconets, and now the 8 Janissaries, which are arriving right now. But as you can see, Red kind of struggling here. The score difference, though, very similar, you know, very even at the moment, but Blue clearly has the military advantage. We'll switch back to Halley. Those 6 Hackapel about to arrive, those will even up the table, though they are not, in my opinion, a very good mercenary, because they only have 300 hit points, but with 121 hand damage, that is, you know, more damage than a Falconet can output. I think Falconets output 100 damage. Don't know, let's switch back to Recluse. Fog of War. Whoops, I double clicked it. Yes, this is probably the first time he's seen those, but looks like, you know, going to lose the Falcons and getting the Abbas guns out of there. We're looking at Recluse right now. He has 14 Abbas guns, and they are going to go down pretty quick to these Hackapel. But then again, Hackapel, with the small amount of hit points they have, is it really, you know, but what, these now are 10 Janissaries there. Hackapel just, the problem is they do not have many hit points, but they do, if they're mixed in and your opponent isn't focusing them down, then they do crazy damage. But here, you know, able to save his 11 Abbas guns there. Blue going for Lakota settlement, so is he going to be laming it a little bit, getting a little bit of cheese going on here, going to grab the Lakota dogs shipment. Oh, he can see this. Red can see, so Blue can see Red's coins gatherers here. Let's take a look over at Halley. What is going on? Shipment about to arrive. What is going to be on the way next? Plenty of coin in there, not that much food. So I imagine he'll probably send the religious freedom from the home city, and then we'll use the advanced church, and we'll see some Stradiots there. But obviously I cannot be sure. He hasn't done that yet. Blue can see this. He's gonna do what he can to kill these coin gatherers. And really, despite the score being even, I do think Blue has, is in favor of this game and has a good advantage going. Religious freedom going around. He's going to be building that church going up there. We're going to see Stradiates from that. And Stradiates will do a nice job versus these Abbas guns. But Blue doing a very good job killing these for fuck's sake, killing these settlers here. Take a look at Yumiu. So 5 Hussars on the way here. Not bad at all there, I guess. What did he have available to him? Could have sent 5 Abbas guns, but obviously his army mostly is Abbas guns. With the 5 Hussars, you have more 3 units to micro there, and it gives you more kind of, I guess, it's more rewarding if you have more units because you can do more. 5 Hussars, obviously a very nice shipment. So, are we going to see a little bit of cheesing going on? I hope so. I do like the cheesing. Yes, they have arrived already. Here they are, Lakota dog soldiers. Also a crazy unit for the amount they cost. I believe every 3 minutes the game has passed, that upgrade will give you, that research will give you 1 Lakota dog. Oh, looks like, this is a Lakota settlement 2, red going for that as well, but denied. That explorer going down, that is going to pay off. This looks like the end of it here. The recorded game coming to a close. It looks like Yumiu has grabbed that Lakota settlement going down. Switch back to Halley, turn Fog of War off. We see have the Stradiates arrived. There they are, 5 Wargalders, which are Stradiates for those of you who do not know. And he looks like he was trying to get the resources, 500 wood, 500 coin for the Lakota dogs upgrade. So they both have these Lakota dog soldiers to fight with, but Red is going to have to fight it without them, and they mean a lot in this kind of fight. The numbers are very, very heavily in Blue's favour. Colonial Militia, when did he send that? It was sent. This increases the town centre's bonus by 50%, increases its attack damage. Calling Minutemen, get 400 coin, 400 food, and you get 15 Minutemen by the looks of it. Absolutely crazy. But it's not enough. He needed these plus the Lakota to even this fight out at all, but I did not notice these on the way. And to me that looks like good game. Well played, both of you. And yes, Yumiu in favour of this game. Ottoman, let's be honest, is amongst the higher level players, is on the vanilla definitely considered one of the more powerful civilizations in a 1v1. But yeah, score still very even as you see these high level games, but I think this is the turning point here, and I think Red will call good game and resign now, because he's no military left, and all Blue is going to do is steamroll through his base, and Red does not have anywhere to gather. He can only collect wood here. There's 12 idle settlers. Settler production has stopped. That Lakota settlement, not going up, no Lakota. We're not going to see any dogs killing lots of settlers here. What can Red do? I really don't think there's anything he can do. But yeah, if those Lakota dogs had turned up, perhaps it'd be a little bit different. Who knows? That guy going up now, getting the explorer back. Is he going to build a trading post? Here, no, he has resigned.